Alright, Chase Lehocky here, Blue Futon, movie 1 of 2 for the night. Even though I'm walking like this, well, first off, happy Halloween. But I'm kind of hurting my back right now. Anyway, I just walked here. As you can tell, I'm going into the second movie right now where I still have like 25 minutes before it starts. But anyway, here, what's about pretty similar premise. It's a stationary camera movie with Robin Williams, good lord, Robin Wright, Tom Hanks, Paul Bettany, and others, while we're stationary in this one house from like the beginning of time to dinosaurs to Native Americans to Benjamin Franklin, and mostly this one character, as well as kind of stopping at the COVID-esque stage. And so, I like this movie. I thought it was a pretty well-made movie. It's interesting because of the stationary camera. I think what makes it watchable is how they decided to film it. And what I mean by that, it goes into squares. Like, don't expect it to be like a very linear timeline movie. It jumps around from like, COVID to the dinosaurs to Native Americans to Benjamin Franklin to Tom Hanks, back to Benjamin Franklin, back to present day, back to the dinosaurs, back to the Native Americans, and it's an interesting aspect why they want to do it that way. I think the makeup's pretty good. I could say one negative, one very glaw negative is, and also there's this one about how the Lazy Boy was made and flying. The CGI, yes, you could tell this movie is very much a one set and or green screen, and there's a very noticeable green screen when they are kind of in this airplane storyline and it's mahogany walls. The transition doesn't really look good when going into that level. I can see how some people might not like it because of the simplicity of it. It does try to pull on heartstrings. It only did it once at the very end, dealing with Alzheimer's. A lot of movies, I feel like nowadays, are talking about time. And this one does tug on it a little bit, but doesn't give me that really emotional impact of how like time moves by at a million miles a second. Even though, like I said, this one thing I'm terrified of is time and it's where it goes and what happens after you die, all the blackness, and it just scares the living shit out of me. Anyway, here, I do think a lot of the older crowd will eat it up. It wasn't a bad movie. I didn't really feel the runtime either, but hey, if you just want to watch a interesting premise that you probably haven't seen before, I think here might be here for you. Chase back here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know anything Bluetontopia. You Blue Tone say you want to grade down for to stay tomorrow, week, my month, or five or single freak one of you. And next is Hit Pig. What the hell is Hit Pig? Ooh, Universal Monsters.